Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I think last episode I said I would wait till Monday to record the next chapter, but I'm here, I'm ready, so we're going to get going for Thursday. So, last time we finished chapter 2, entering chapter 3, and we learned that the world is begun flooding. We can see that Anya's hills in Maraland has become flooded, and in 150 days another flood will come. We have also gained Reister Spider Digger. That is Kite's daughter. She has now joined the party, so we are a campaign of 6. But in any individual combat, I believe you can only have 5 members. So, we can kind of split the party and do multiple things at once, I believe. Our first goal, though, is to meet Arnon at the Slim Fairy Pit. So, I'm going to get Kite and Gothic. Can I select the both of you, please? No? Right, well, we're going to go to the Roman land levels, which probably involve building a bridge over this river. And the most effective place for that bridge, I guess, is going to be here. So now let's move. Alright, we have everyone here. We might as well gather everybody. Although apparently we can only gather 5 heroes here. So let's take 3. Gothic and Kite are close by. Who else is going to join them? Pastel is 59 days away. They can do that. And then these are impassable. Why don't we have Faith, Lifer, and Reister scout over this side of things? So we've officially split the party. I've got no idea if this is to our benefit or not, but we'll soon find out. Lysor Timbers has been revealed. We find lurking gorgons of strength 5, and we can assault the Blue Wolf Dam. Let's see if we can defeat the lurking gorgons, just the 3 of us, shall we? So these guys are traveling in the opposite direction, so we're going to go in with the 3 heroes we have. This could be where everything falls down. Faithful's furious flock had been pointed towards a cluster of tents in a wooded refuge south of the Blue Wolf Dam. We're lucky to have a day's notice that gorgons were coming. Better to have some tents and sacks of potatoes than just your nightshirt at least. Rest a while. Anything we can do to improve your chances in a fight, more likely is we get to go back. And so they do. Pigs forage around tree trunks. People take turns stirring a pot. Others chop logs, singing woodsy songs. How do you like your potatoes? Cooked? Cooked is great. Don't take this the wrong way, but everyone here is just so wholesome. Don't feel like you have to earn our favour. We're here for the gorgons either way. Funny you should mention it, actually. You should have seen Blue Wolf Dam before all this happened. So much infighting. Standard family stuff about fences and fishing rights, but day in and day out. You try not to take sides, and it only makes everyone angrier. I was ready to throw up my hands and leave them to chew each other's bones. But suddenly, give everyone a common enemy, and it's striking how quickly they come together. You're saying you want us to leave you some gorgons? Not necessarily. I miss beds and wells and locked doors so much. You know what a full-time job is, keeping these fat possums out of the food sacks? But I'm not getting excited yet, though. I've seen Blue Wolf Dam with my own eyes. Even from afar, you can see the ruin. Those beasts have little left but destruction in their bodies. Then scrap it. Build a new water wheel. What better excuse to start over? And abandon what was? When a place is lived in, it grows a spirit of its own. We don't get to enjoy that these days, trekking around as we do. You heard Sorvish. It was a squabbable stained anyway. Take advantage of the shake-up and build something better. Their discussion stretches through the afternoon, bringing arguments for both sides. But in the end, the power of Blue Wolf Dam are convicted too. Start from anew. Why not? People love a fresh start. Everything's shiny and new, nowhere to go but up. After some passable potatoes, Sorvish's talk turns to logistics. There's a gully up that way that you'll get close to. That's how I got my best glimpse of this place. If a wild-footed oaf like me can use it and not be noticed, it should serve you even better. The gully guides them true, deep enough to mask their approach. Glad it hasn't rained lately. Faith sees it first. Sorvish wasn't exaggerating. Debris hides signs of life, but squelches and snorts ride inside the smoke. At least we don't have to worry about doing further damage. We have Geists, Bogmore, Rager, Raccoon and Roe. And we can already see most of them. And a Fire Spirit. Now, we have a decision to make. Do we chase that Fire Spirit and try and get a boon? Or do we just worry about attacking what we can see? Because looking at the foes that are right in front of us, I think worrying about what we can see might be more prudent. So there's just a few burnt out buildings here. This one doesn't seem to have any back at all. So perhaps we can use this wall to our advantage. If we move to here and stand sentinel against anything that moves towards us. Let's have Faith come to this block and open the door. There's the Fire Spirit. And then Lifer, can you move that far? You can. Although I don't know we'll have an action to interact with the Fire Spirit. We don't need an action. Fire Spirit, be still. We're not going to hurt you. Choose. Enchant the Tier 3 Water Spear, replace with Tier 3 Fire Great Spear. Or enchant a Tier 0 Sword and replace with a Tier 1 Fire Sword. Or take a Legacy point. Can we review? We can review character sheets. So this guy, for his gear, currently has the Petriglass Sea Spear. So we can replace this with a Fire Spear. Does somebody else have a sea weapon as well? No, they have the Crowfall Spear. So do we turn a Water Spear that does +1 stunt damage and refunds action points into a Fire Spear? Do we enhance a kind of lowly zeroed sword or take the Legacy point? I'm happy with the stats on this great big thing, and I don't think the small thing is going to help us that much, so we'll let them be free. Goodbye, Fire Spirit, we hardly knew ye. Right, Faith does not have anyone to take a shot on here. So we'll be done for now. Everything's going to move towards us. We attack with Sentinel. Do a massive attack. And further foes approach from behind. Okay. Let's start with Faith. Good. And Lifer. Come get in this guy's face. Perfect. Then Reister. We're not on corrupted ground currently. So we can just sentinel where we are and wait for them to come to us once more. Or they can attack at range. Okay, that was really bad. Damn. Man. This is rough. I mean, I want more hands. Okay, apparently everything's just getting tougher now. Lifer. The hallowed ground has left. Faith, can you make this shot? Currently, you cannot. You can make this shot. If we do that. And I guess we stunted because we get to go again. That's incredible. Right. Kite. No, Lifer. Rather than moving out to here where other stuff can see us, we're going to stay here and go Guardian. Wait for them to come to us. Perfect. There's the raccoon. Faith, do you have a shot from here? Right, and then we are... Oh, Faith can't move after shooting, can you? Damn. Alright then. We're going to move right up to here. Do we have enough range? We do. Okay, we destroyed the cover. Unfortunate. But should have been expected. We'll stand next to Kite for the armor bonus. Is there one more, or is that it? Okay, that's it. What do we want? If we already have standing guard, let's take vigilance and do that twice. Link mail armor. Well, we probably need somebody improved. Right, we'll do this one. It should have been a grim scene, but people walk among the rubble with bright eyes, talking excitedly. I think it would be good for us to have something we will work at for a while. Brings out the best in folks. Sure, write that new project enthusiasm for as long as you can. We want to give you something in thanks. We've talked about it a bit. We're low on resources right now, but we're full of possibility, so maybe you can give us some of that. Our old home is a thing of the past, but we'd like to give you the honour of naming the one that will be built in its place. Wait, water wheel, right? Sorry, of course, when someone finally asks you for a water wheel name, you draw a blank. How about... Oh. That sounds a bit inappropriate, doesn't it? There you go. Faithful's Water Wonder. That's better. Think it'll work? It'll work well enough. Besides, if I left the choice to these bickerbirds, they'd manage to make some huge argument out of it. And that's what we're trying to avoid, right? Sorvish sends them off the next morning, deftly swatting away offers to further help from Faith. There's one thing you can do, though. Take this spokes badge. It feels like bad luck to keep the old one, but maybe worse luck to toss it in a creek. We'll give it a good home. And the sound of hammers and saws sings them off over the hill. Spokes badge. Potency 0.5. Block 7. Well, Reister, you got wrecked. So let's give you some extra block. Enemies have improved. Does are doing 1 more. Or Gorgon Rose are doing 1 extra damage. This deck is as rough as. So these 3 are resolved there. And these guys are still walking up to the northwest. We have many impassable mountains. And so, since we're here, burning out the smell is a start. You'll have to leave the ghosts to me. Secure Faithful's Water Wonder. This site can provide resources. We're going to find an item. Except Gothic's not here. Or is that Kite? Lifer is... Yeah, these guys are here. Reister is healing. The other guys are walking elsewhere. Reister Spider Digger has returned to action. Let's get this finished. We've arrived at Roman Timber. How about that? We have a recruitment opportunity for 3 legacy points. We currently have 6. So since we could be facing a bigger fight up here, let's do this. There's our 3 close by. Over the bridge. Who do you want to recruit? Arthedia. I'm gonna call you Aria. Any good storytellers around here? Some can turn a good word. But our stories have grown stale and hold the attention of only the youngest and dullest these days. What we need is a fresh saga, heroism, drama, violence and sacrifice. Neither broken hearts nor broken bodies dimming the lights of justice. Ahem. And I think that I could bring them this gift, except I don't have experience with any of those things. But if I'd live a life like yours, well, why don't you? We'll train you up, and I guarantee that soon you'll move more material than you know what to do with. Assuming you can hack it, that is. So we have 3 fighters, 2 rangers, and 1 mystic. As much as we're oversubscribed for everything over mystic, I think I'm going to take the hunter, as I want more of these ranged folks, and mystics are more confusing. And then how many days to prepare? 32. We can afford that before the flood, I guess. These guys have almost finished their research. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Faithful's Water Wonder have proven rewarding. Perhaps one day they'll tell our story on this spot. Faithful's Water Wonder will return to the hands of the common folk, and while they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of the chapter. 2 heartwoods and 1 fabric. We also found a ring of courage, block 5, a ring studded with a gem. Reister, your block cannot be high enough right now. Gothic, Kite and Pastel are rival. Heroes meet to continue their quest. Okay, I don't know what that one is specifically, if we need to be over here. But we can have Reister, Lifer, and Griff do something somewhere. Let's move and prepare defenses in Wit Ghost. Let's up those to tier 2 defenses. Arya is ready for a fight. Arya's attacks apply 2 hobbled to the enemy. Speed temporarily reduced. Once per turn, Arya is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Or Ember Arrows. When standing by a blaze, Arya's ranged attacks have +0 damage, +1 shred to start fires. You can spread. I'm going to take this hobbled thing, please. And then the 4 of you, we need to go meet Arnon at the Slim Fairy Pit. Not currently reachable. We need to build a bridge then. And this is Kite Gothic Pastel Aria, Kite Gothic Pastel Aria. Now, have I left this too late, including bridge building time, I wonder? Tier 2 defenses have been built here. We can't go to the ocean. We can't go to the mountains. Let's get to this flooded area. See if we can help out there. And if we need to, we can congregate everybody. Incursion. The Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands. Where? Okay. Where we're about to build a bridge. I guess we'll just have to do that as fast as we can then. Right, the bridge is built. The 4 of you, once again, carry on over. Calamities. Your enemies have advanced their plans over time. I don't know what this thing is, but I don't like the look of it. Okay, these folks are approaching those Gorgons, and these guys are patrolling over here. Let's finish that. Both events will happen at the same time. So we need to assault the Slime Fairy Pit. And we can intercept these Gorgons first. There's also lurking Gorgons. There's just a whole lot of stuff going on over here. So let's intercept these folks. This is good. We're downwind of the Gorgons. They don't seem to know we're here. Let's make a plan. Well, I can see a 62% here, so I'm going with Gothic's plan. Oh, you poor fools. Pastels 4 gain temporary damage, +1 bonus damage. Alright. We have, oh my god, 5 foes, and 5 foe cards more will be turned on turn 3. That sounds horrendous. Alright, who have we got for range? Pastel. Well, this is going to get real tough, isn't it? Please interfuse with something. Very nice. 1 down. About 1 million more to go. Arya. Do you have a shot? Good. 5 damage and hobbled is great. Right, and Kite. Move up to here. And stand Guardian. Oh look, more friends. Very nice of them to go through the fire. I'm trying to think if we have any particular AoE stuff, because, oh boy, This is terrifying. Gothic, you're most likely to be able to get some kind of AoE. But we're lacking in... things that are going to be great for us in that regard. Alright, this is terrifying. Pastel. Let's go for the most injured one. That's fine. Aria. Join in. And then Kite. We're going to have to do it. So we can attack this whole rank, I think. That is incredible, Kite. You are a machine. Alright. Now we have to cross the Gunge. And thankfully, the 5 enemies that join the fight are the smaller ones. So, Corrupted Land. I can't remember what you do. But we're working with a ranger for now, so we're just going to keep attacking at range. That's gone excellently, being able to pull our foes into the fire. Pastel. Alright, so the remaining foes are going to be in the shadows. I propose we just hold our ground here, let them come to us. It looks like they might get some free movement on an alarm perhaps, or some such. I don't really want to move across all of this stuff yet. But do we have line of sight? Just barely through like a whole bunch of scenery. But we get lucky, that's good. And we need to interfuse with something. Hopefully this will be in range of another foe. Man, this crew is doing far better than the guys down in the southeast. Pastel, come join Kite for some linked defense. And then Kite, stand guardian on what's coming towards us. Damn. Are we really wielding a shovel? Is that for the best? I guess we have our crystal sword instead. But the shovel's doing 8 damage at a range of 2, so... who's to complain, really? Pastel. Take the shot. Gothic. Move in closer. Do we have anything that we can interfuse with at that range? Does not seem so. That's right, we'll just make a barricade of fire. That can only go well. Aria. We have a shot from here. These guys are killing it. Right, I think this is the last of who remain. So how do we want to do this? If I can withdraw from this fire. And interfuse with this hill. Are we in range of the raccoon now? Absolutely are. Maybe I should get more mystics on the team. I don't know, the rangers do hold their own. Kite. I'm just going to stand behind this fire. Alright. They fail to kill us. Arya, if you'd like to do the honours. And that has gone just swell. Spell Shard, offhand artifact, grants extra potency. Alright, Arya, you're getting something. Well, I'd say that was a success all round. If only there had been a couple more witnesses to record the deed. Hey, Pastel, next time we should organise a viewing. Combat theatre, we'll call it. Are you starting to wonder if it's worth it, all this fighting? Oh, do you? I guess somewhere in me, a little voice is saying, this will never end. What if this constant battle and strife doesn't end? Okay, well, you know I'm not one to offer sage advice. Not for free, anyway. What I can say is, look out for your own, yeah? That's all that matters. Heck, all anyone else is doing, it's survival. Real basic, so don't overthink it. There's another calamity. So now we need to assault the Slim Fairy Pit. But we'll do that next time. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.